what is extraordinary is the number of army and soldiers which have been deployed. I mean, I saw about 100 soldiers storming into the Oberoi. I've now come outside the St. George's Hospital, and there's still loads of people from the army and police, and they're really trying to respond. But many people I spoke to said that the real problem is that there wasn't enough security. They weren't prepared for an attack. And if you look, this country, India, has gone through at least 6 attacks in the last 6 months. So this is just the latest in a series. And a lot of analysts, security analysts, will say, no, Bombay is going to be next. You need to be ready because there's going to be an attack.
Well, let's talk about that for a minute, James.
Sorry?
James, you've spent some time there. Give us your take on the security measures there. Did you feel they were perhaps a little more lax than they should have been?
Well, I'll tell you something. The bombing in Pakistan of the Marriott should have, been a kind of a clear message that big hotels, which host a lot of Western clients and businessmen and diplomats and all kinds of dignitaries, should have been alert. And I often go to the Taj, I often go to the Oberoi, and the security is not serious, frankly speaking. Anybody can get in. It's very easy, and I'm not surprised that this has happened. Then again, it's not easy, so you shouldn't blame it exclusively on the hotel security. But more could have been done. That's my take.
Well, it's interesting you mentioned that. When you talk about this coordinated surprise attack using a tremendous amount of force, automatic weapons, we have reports of grenades, there may not be an adequate, reasonable level of security that would have thwarted that kind of attack.
That's true. I mean, you can never, it's very difficult to prevent these things. And you're right also in pointing out that the word gunfire and Kalashnikov, and this is really unexpected. It really surprised a lot of people. This was an unusual way of attacking the city. I mean, usually previous terrorist groups use smaller bombs and they did go for big targets. Now, this is definitely one of the biggest and most ambitious attacks by any terrorist group in a long time.